Okay, finally we are talking about final match of the Cricket World Cups, and that is Australia versus India. See, I have no confusion about this final match, about the winner, especially about the winning team. All of you know that even before the start of the World Cups, I posted a video about World Cups, and in that video I predicted that India is top favorite astrologically, and after that South Africa has some partial chances. And unfortunately, South Africa eliminated before the finals, and they lost against Australia in the semi-finals. So that's not surprising. See, there's always a possibility that between the top two teams, one teams can be eliminated even in the group stage or in the semi-final, just like football World Cup. If you already seen my last FIFA World Cups, then you will find that I mentioned that Argentina and England are the top favorites, and you know that England eliminated even before the semi-final. So that is and very usual things. So that the same things actually happen in the cricket World Cup. South Africa they knocked out by the Australia. So let's talk about the Australia and India final. If you look at the both teams, I don't need to explain furthermore. India is definitely has some advantage because their captain born in a very strongest year. See, both the captain actually born in the strongest year, like 1987 and 1993. So Rohit Sharma 1987, personally I think is much more powerful than 1993 birth year of Australian captain Pat Cummins. So if you talk about the captain horoscope, definitely India has some huge advantage. Rohit Sharma looked like unstoppable in the final, and Planet is favoring him and his team also. So in captain issue, definitely India is in a advantage position, and also Rohit Sharma chart or horoscope looking very promising. And if I talk about the Pat Cummins horoscope, definitely this is a very decent horoscope. That's why he qualified for the finals, and he won even Test Championship in the last year, and that also against India. It's a very interesting factor that India and Australia, they already meet a final, and that is Test Championship final in the 2022. And that match, India lost against India. India lost against Australia, and this time again they are playing final. So this is payback time, and definitely in this match, India will win. And if you even talk about the coach horoscope, Indian coach Rahul Dravid, born in 1972, and Australian coach born in 1981. See, I mentioned this issue even in my South Africa versus Australia video, that Andrew McDonald got a fabulous horoscope. He born in 1981, which is a very powerful year. You know, Roger Federer is Iker Casillas like player, even Mahendra Singh Dhoni, all of them are born in 1981. So this is not a less powerful year. This is a very powerful year. If you compare the year even with the Rahul Dravid birth year, but this World Cups is destined to win by a early 1970s born coach. So this is where India has some advantage. So Rahul Dravid born in early 70s, which is looking very favorable for in this World Cups, because he has both the Pluto and the Uranus looking very powerful in his horoscopes. In Andrew McDonald horoscope also some planets are looking very positive, but these times he can't beat Rahul Dravid. So that is another factor for why India has some advantage. And also, if you look at some additional factor that I mentioned actually in my previous some video, that Australian players, some of the Australian players, especially who born in 1980s, they played some extraordinary innings in the group stage, especially in the last 2 or 3 months. Like Maxwell played an extraordinary innings, Mitchell Marsh played an extraordinary innings, and I predicted that in my last Australia versus South Africa video, this player will not play well in the upcoming match because they already utilized their huge planted power. And look at the South Africa versus Australia match. Both Maxwell and Mitchell Mars they not play so well. Especially Maxwell played very bad, and Mitchell Mars also started very well, but finally he also failed to score a decent innings. So that is additional factor. And if you look at the even others additional factor, like some of the Australia player, there's some previous success issue. I mean, they are part of 2015 World Cups. Also, they were part of 2021 T20 World Cup, and both the World Cups are won by the Australia. And if you look at the India team, that they don't achieve anything significant since 2013. Yes, India won Asia Cup. They won 2 Asia Cup in between this time, but Asia Cup is not a huge significant tournament. So India never won a significant tournament till since the 2013. Last time they won champion trophy under Mahendra Singh Dhoni. And after that, under Virat Kohli captaincy, they failed several times. But this time, Rohit Sharma looking absolutely fantastic. His horoscope is very, very powerful, especially as a captain. So this time, India definitely looking very, very favorite against Australia. So the main factor is that India got a captain who born in a very decent year. And also they have a captain, they have a coach also born in a very, very powerful year. And there are some additional factors which is actually connected with the Australia team member. I mean, some of their very, very top players, they already achieved so many things. They almost won 2 World Cups in the last decade, last 12 years or 10 years. And also they achieved some personal glory. And some of them even achieved some additional trophy like IPL. Even like if you look at some Australia team, they are also part of some even IPL trophy. So Australia player, most of the Australia player, they almost finished their success quota, which is a very, very negative factor for Australia. So personally, I think Australia teams looking vulnerable in the final. The final can be very intense, final can be very close, but at the end of the day, India will definitely manage the final. The factor is that the Rohit Sharma. So don't worry, all the Indian fans, these World Cups will definitely win by India, and Rohit Sharma looking unstoppable these times. So that's my final observation.